Hi there, friends. Welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance on Talmberg. We're looking at the great view we see. We are wanted by Sir Robard. And let's see if we can talk to him. But before that, we're just strolling around. Well, we should stroll around into his direction. We've tried to maybe do some mischief here, but we haven't found the opportunity, and we've cracked our lockpick, so let's try to find Sir Robard and talk to him. Oh, look, some chickens. Also want to know about the common people here. What do they feel? But now, yeah, let's find Sir Robard. Wasn't he here? Here he is, cool as he is, leaning on there. Oh, are there flowers here? By the way, what is that? Ain't that a beautiful flower? Yeah, I know that flower. What is that? My God. You should probably find a better place to rest.
I swear to God, that's all I want is something to keep that damn cow out.
What? They're talking very lively, one must say. Hey, Robard. Good man.
My respects to you.
Well, let's just ask him around. He probably knows a lot. We need to... I mean, we want to get to Scarlet's. But we want to know everything before. We are a daydreamer, but we also like laws. We like stories. It's not so much about being informed, just about what is the background of this. How can we... Why shouldn't we leave an interesting information behind that is also useful to us? So, what do you know about the Cumans?
Where did these Cumans come from, anyway?
I don't know much about them, only what the Chamberlain said. That they came to Hungary from the east and settled there. They're godless barbarians and merciless fighters. The nobles used to say the Hungarian king shouldn't enlist them, because they dishonor our rules of warfare. But when there's power and money to be had, it seems that honor isn't worth my spit. And believe me, it's always about power and money.
The wise old man. So why did he raid Scarlet's? We have to understand this. It's really not...
Why did Sigismund burn down Scarlet's and then come here too?
That's war for you, lad. Certain lords have resolved to take things into their own hands and eliminate anyone who doesn't share their view. Unfortunately, Sir Radzig is one of those. And what's more, he was sitting on a pile of silver that could help King Wenceslas's allies.
What is he after, aside from silver?
What happened in Kuttenberg?
Gutenberg, well, I'm just a simple soldier, but the good Lord gave me ears, and I've heard some things from Sir Divish and from those who fled from Sigismund's pillaging.
Were there many?
Indeed, but it was the Kuttenberg mercenaries who came to see me, because I knew them from before.
I see.
Listen, lad, these are all games of the high aristocracy. In Prague, a cabal of nobles rebelled against King Wenceslas, wealthy aristocrats who took against our king for reasons of their own. There's no doubt Sigismund had his fingers in the whole affair. Him and Wenceslas's cousin, Jobst. And that cabal helped him abduct the king.
So then why did Sigismund attack Kuttenberg?
Why do you think?
I don't know. Probably all of it is wrong. We'll go for the loot. No, he was afraid of the Kuttenberg insurgent lords. I don't know. It has to be something. I mean, if it has a strategic position and strong fortifications, it's both logical and illogical to attack, right? So that's not a plus point. He was afraid of the Kuttenberg insurgent lords. Yeah, that could like spawn an improved resistance, which is not good. To feed the troops from their granaries wouldn't make sense. You don't attack strong fortifications to feed troops from the granaries. Same goes for the loot. So he was afraid of the Kuttenberg as insurgent lords, is that right?
Because the lords there could have risen against him with their armies and stopped his conquest of the Bohemian territories?
That's part of it. King Charles, may God grant him eternal glory, built Prague into a proper royal city, while King Wenceslas took a liking to Kuttenberg. After Prague, it's the most important city in Bohemia, in the entire Holy Roman Empire. He who commands the Kuttenberg silver is king.
So Kuttenberg sided with Wenceslas because he favoured it?
Now you're starting to understand. When Sigismund imprisoned Wenceslas and took control of Prague, the people of Kuttenberg began to raise an army against him. So with the attack on Kuttenberg, Sigismund killed 2 birds with 1 stone. He defeated Wenceslas's most powerful allies before they could stand against him, and also gained immense wealth.
Oh my god. He's a strategic mastermind after all. Well, we are not, but we have to get to Scarlet's,
Sir Robard, I
man.
need to get to Skalitz.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
Well. If you were in my shoes, you'd do the same. Maybe. We cannot threaten him. Let me out before I lose my temper. That is... Yeah, how could we threaten him? I mean... No, I think we have to bury our parents. That's what we want to do, and that's what he might understand.
My parents died there, and I won't leave them to be ravaged by dogs. I have to bury them.
Good God, boy. Do you want to throw your life away for those who can never get theirs back? Do you think that's what they'd want? Forget it.
Oh, he's good at that. Okay, Robard. Well then. That wasn't so successful. What else can we... Can we practice something with you? No. Not really. Is there... But this seems to like be some kind of practice pitch, right? We'll have to look around. Let's see. What's there to do? That's the combat arena. Then we have the trader and our bed. Run. Get out of the castle. That's all quests we have. We should get a horse and get out of the castle. Yeah, because we want to. But whom could we ask? We could ask her. Yeah, she's the highest authority besides Sir Divitz. We should try. Can we get through to anyone? Where are these people though? And who is that guy? Don't know. The villagers. Yeah, let's wait a little. Is there a trader here? We know about the traders. Someone sitting in here? No? Okay. Oh, look at that. They're carrying big bags in there. Pretty cool. What? Hey! Can you open this? Please?
Jesus, look where you're going.
Ah, no!
What the hell?
Thankfully, it stays open. Oh my god. Was that just locked? You go in there and... maybe she could help us. She knows Stephanie, doesn't she? She has very nice clothing somehow. Well, apparently not. We'll have to... What are you looking at, man? We'll just have to see what we can find here. Let's also wash ourselves as much as we can. Look at that. There's even something to dry us with. Now go in and talk to other more like relevant people, maybe? You. No. She'll probably just run to the authorities at the moment. Nothing to gain here from. If we cannot go out with permission, we'll have to do without, though. We are free as a bird. What's that? Something lying around here? What's that? What's there? No one to find. Oh, but here it's open and they are praying. Can we join them? Let's talk to Lady Stephanie, maybe. And Sir Dewitz. They will throw us out, but we have to try.
God save. Can I help you with anything?
Yeah, I mean, I have to get to
I would
Scarlet.
like to ask your assistance, my lady, if I may be so bold.
What's the matter, lad?
I need to get out of the castle, and your husband is keeping me here by force.
Why, for the love of God, would you want to leave the castle?
I have to bury my parents. It's my duty. It's my duty. So, it's my duty to bury them.
My lady,
Please.
I know you have a good heart. I can't live with the thought of my parents being left in the mud to be food for stray dogs. How can their souls find peace until they rest in hallowed ground?
My dear boy, you'd risk your own life to give them a Christian burial? My heart goes out to you. I will do what I can to help, though I'll tremble in fear until your return. But what can I do?
If I could just get past the guard at the gate somehow.
But you can. If you wear a proper suit of armor, and if he can't see your face, he won't recognize you and he'll let you go.
Good thinking.
Aha, okay. Where can I get
And
this
where can I
armor?
get the armor?
At the armory?
Well, you're
Where's
good.
that?
In the gate tower. But the soldiers sleep in other places around the castle too, and you might find armor nearby.
What if they ask me where I'm going? You have good thinking, my lady, so...
Well, they'll certainly ask where I'm going.
You could tell them Sir Robard sent you to Ujitz, to ask the parish priest how the folk there are faring.
That sounds reasonable.
Getting the ideas. I might have to pay a bribe.
It's rather embarrassing, but if I'm to pay a bribe, I need money. Unfortunately, I don't have any.
Well, how would you? Don't worry your head about it. This should be enough.
No.
Thank you, my lady. I will repay you, I swear.
In duties. 25 groschen.
Thank you, my lady. I must go now.
Oh, about Sigismund's army. That was also something we wanted to ask her.
My lady, I hope you weren't unduly distressed by the arrival of Sigismund's army this morning.
Well, it was to be expected. And thanks to God's mercy and my good husband, there was no more bloodshed. But it's something else that distresses me. Maybe my mind deceives me. But I have an evil foreboding.
You, my lady? Surely not. No evil could possibly come to you.
I fear something bigger and worse will come. That Sigismund is only another omen of imminent evil. great evil.
My God. That's too apocalyptic. We have just seen the apocalypse. Please, not another one. We want to keep being able to talk to Lady Stephanie. They're praying there, so we could see where we get here. Maybe we'll find something here, but we don't have a lockpick here. Oh my God. Yeah, we're so terrible at this. Are we running? Because we don't have time. We might find something lying around. I don't know. It will have to be in the guardhouses. Or like here. No, not here. Maybe here at the horses. No? Not really, eh? Maybe in here? Picking locks, right? But what is behind that strangely new door? Nothing. Oh, there's... Where does this lead? We cannot go there. Interesting. We'll need to be careful. That's our chamber. And there's something lying around here. I mean... Is there? No, not able. We could sleep, but we don't want to sleep. Let's run. Maybe this Votava guy has something that we could use to open stuff. Hey there. You look familiar somehow. Hey there, Votava.
Good day to you.
We want to trade.
If you've got the coin.
Yeah, well, you have lockpicks, and we need lockpicks, so let's buy some lockpicks, right? How about 3 lockpicks? Could we maybe sell something? We'll see. The mace would come in handy, right? Roasted duck. Oh, we'll have to eat this soon. We could sell it, the roasted duck. It brings quite something. Yeah, you can have our roasted duck. And... Marigold decoction. Some chamomile, not really. Well, the cooked apples, but we'll eat them rather. 48. We don't have 48. We'll have to sell something. Bread rolls, the good bread rolls from home. No. We'll have to sell some of our stuff here, like the nettles. Let's add some nettles to the basket. How is it? We have 38. We need a lot more, yes. Let's sell, I don't know, 23 of these. And then some marigolds, probably not. Some valerian, some sage. Sage is good for that. Let's add some of that. And just some. I mean, we love our herbs, but we love our parents more. Yeah, the bread, that won't hold for long. Let's add it to the basket. It will help us get to where we want to. The cheese is pretty costly. Let's add some cheese. And now we'll haggle.
Let's have a word about the price.
Sure, why not?
So 42. We unfortunately can't reach. So how about that? Is that okay?
Is this enough?
Well, a little more and we'll call it a deal.
Now let's give him everything we can have here. And that should be enough, hopefully.
Aye, that would do it.
Very nice. Very good. So, we have some lockpicks. Ways to gain more money. Oh, look at that. We have nettles here. Is that true? Is that a nettle? Not one we can pick, though. And chickens? Maybe we should hunt chickens. Come on, these are clearly nettles. Ow! Ow! Whew. That guy here waiting in the shade. You're watching me, are you?
My respects to you.
Okay, nothing to talk about anymore. Now let's just look at the codex a bit, and next time we'll continue in getting some opportunities for opening things. And this will enable us then to get out of this.
Strange clothes and iron masks on their faces.
So, let's look at the codex. Yeah, animal husbandry and beverages. How about what was quite good here? Wow, there's so much to learn. St. Wenceslas's crown. But carts and wagons? No, that's not. Maybe clothing. Clothing would be interesting to learn about. Or like the location of Kuttenberg. We've read that already. Beekeeping, really? How about we learn about locks and the locksmith? What would he do? Even though we know of locking systems dating back to ancient times, locksmithing as a separate craft came into being roughly between 1390 and 1408. Before this time, the work was done by blacksmiths. In rural settlements, even after locksmithing came into its own, the work might well be done by an above-average blacksmith. In the 14th century, the lock was still fitted to the outside of the door, made of iron, and its mechanism was rather complicated. So, lock picks would also be pretty great. The locksmith decorated the lock cover and keyhole plates People even regarded their fancy locks as a status symbol until the locksmiths amalgamated into guilds and their creativity began to be restricted by security regulations. Ah, well, all the good things. Let's see. The Cumans. That's another thing which interests us now, that we might meet them. The Cumans first arrived in Czech lands in 1260 under the leadership of the Hungarian crown, Prince Stephen. They fought against Bishop Bruno and the army of the Austrian lords, which they thoroughly vanquished. Look at that, they have that mask over their face. The Cumans appeared for the second time in the 1270s, when they defeated the army of King Przemysl Otakar and went on to pillage Moravia. They last invaded the Czech lands under Sigismund of Luxembourg, who could afford no better mercenaries than the Cumans. Estimates speak of several thousand fighters. One of the places that succumbed to their ravages was Silver Scarlets, the birthplace of our game's hero. Whew. So, thank you for watching. We'll continue getting out of this and getting into locked things in the next episode. Have a good time until then, and happy gaming. And also, let's find a nice view to say see you then. Yeah. What a nice pond. Great stuff.